in the middle of it, but you know.
How did it start again?
Sucked into the twister.
Oh, right, and Maddox was a fucking idiot who just threw Ibris in the...
Hey, at least I tried to save him.
Tried and gave up literally the second
Carry
later.
us both.
But it didn't...
Listen, either I could carry him and both of us would be doomed, or I could drop him and maybe I could escape.
That was so fucking unnecessary. But
Nah, it was a good attempt.
yeah, but we didn't drown.
Are we
But-
going to play ever?
I don't know. That depends. I'm probably taking a really long time to recap that because I'm like, wait, I don't know. We kind of were sucked into a cloud plane thing. I don't.
Sylvania.
Yeah, I didn't write that name on my notes. Hey, I have my notes. Wait. Yeah, and then we, one of those angels came and talked to us. I also don't see the name right now anywhere. But yeah, and Maddox and Shanwin were all happy and everything's fine and all that after reading some of the clouds. Then Aurelia got from the angel too, and we kind of went to the cloud city in the ship that was flying now. There another angel greeted us. And as soon as we entered, Ibris also got that happy thing going on. I don't really know what that was. And the only normal people were Deok and Bast. Then we went shopping. Didn't really buy anything except Deok bought that wedding band from her father and lost some memories. And then we went back because it's 12 p.m. and wishes were coming. And the ones who got wishes were Maddox, who wished for being able to have
Unlimited power!
Pretty much.
exactly. Aurelia wished for being a dragon and exchange that dragon body for a black dragonborn body later on. And Bas just wished for everyone to go back to normal.
Party pooper.
Well, I wouldn't say party
Nah.
pooper. Savior,
You were-
really.
You were
Yeah,
just
savior.
Probably the
weak.
most important wish, to be honest.
No, but we were so
You were-
happy.
You were all way too creepy being happy like that.
Aurelio was
Couldn't let us be happy.
happy.
Yeah, not if you're all creepy. No. I don't really remember what happened then. There were some discussions, some angel visits, and then we were teleported to the place where the Archangel Gabriel was and we kind of ended going into an elevator.
Yes, elevator is the right word. Okay.
I don't really know what happened in between with the. Yeah, they got to that werewolf angel, people angel.
I do remember that, yeah. That's true.
Yeah, but better got that music angel, I think, but
I
I'm
think
not
I
sure.
pissed it off.
Did
I
you-
wouldn't be surprised.
It broke its own instrument.
Yeah. All right, and so we left off with Maddox. You pressed the button, and there a number came up. It was 62, and So, with that, we'll begin. And so you hear Gabriel's voice kind of ring out once again. And he does say, "Welcome to the trials. Pass all 6. Conquer the weakness inside of you all. And you may speak with me." And all the lights on the elevator begin to light up, and the elevator begins to rise. You see the numbers start to rapidly change on this small display screen with red numbers. You've never really seen numbers shine like this unless they were like arcane runes, or they do shine like red arcane runes. But you've never seen anything really like this. This whole area almost seems like a twisted imagination of like illusion magic that you might see from Madoc, but everything is so angular and clean, and the elevator continues to rise. The number rapidly changes until it gets to 62, the number that Madoc rolled. The doors, unfortunately, do not open, and you see Madoc's kind of face appear on the elevator door, and it says under construction. So Janman, you walk up to the elevator, you press the button, and the number begins to change again. You hear ding, and it elevates, and the number begins to change even more, and till it hits the number 70. A picture of your face, Janwin, appears on the elevator, and the doors slide open. And you see in the distance a blood red sky and a golden orb that seems to be so large hanging in this blood red sky. The landscape seems to be almost barren and almost like a wasteland. What do you guys do?
I forget the Lion King song. Mateya.
It's not Africa. This is not Africa. This is a little bit darker than Africa.
I go out first.
Janwin, you step out, and the rest of you follow behind.
We summon Kido.
The first thing you all notice as you step out of the elevator, the door closes behind you and it disappears, and you look behind you to see where you've entered from, and all it is barren land. Some sand coats this rocky terrain. You see some mountains out in the distance. You see large boulders and canyons, and this landscape that you're in front of is hot. So incredibly hot, it's overbearing. And the land itself looks scarred and torn. You immediately start to sweat. But Janwin, you know where this is, right?
Yeah.
And you kind of can pinpoint where you are. You know that your tribe or your clan is probably only maybe a mile to 2 miles away walking.
I feel like we might be back on the material plane. I take the ground. Does it feel real? Like when I, rub the...
Incredibly real.
This is the demon waste. Not far from where my clan used to be. If this is real, we should look for a watery hold. There are all wells there. Let's head there.
It could be a trick. Should be on our guard.
I mean, if it isn't a trick, we should be on guard. It's not called the demon waste for the nice amount of bunnies. Nice. Also, my level has massively increased. I'm now god.
Oh, yeah, that was just to keep track of what elevator level you are on. Your floor level.
So my 60 key points and my movement speed of 300. I fly. I am Neo.
Janma became someone else. He became something else.
Someone else. Catch it now on CW. Okay, yeah, I would like to lead the party.
So, Janman,
Towards my hold.
you begin to walk towards your clan, and all of you start treading through the sand. And in some places, you can feel the rocky surface underneath. In some places, it dips down. And it's treacherous, it's hot. You see scorpions flitter from shade to shade, lizards also skipping through the ground.
Oh, watch out for that plant. That plant is poisonous.
Yes, many poisonous
That one.
shrubs and bushes. I need you all to roll. So Jam, I'll let you decide. I mean, how many miles is it? Is it 1, 2, 3? You can decide. I'll let you decide.
Let's do, I don't know. Miles, I need to convert in kilometers. I think 3 miles.
3 miles? So for the first mile, I need all of you to roll a Constitution save.
Here come the exhaustion.
Constitution saving throws are my specialty.
Not Maddock. Janman, you can roll with advantage. Avantage. Ha, you needed it. Wouldn't it be
Of course
funny
I
if
needed
you
it.
were the one who
Have you
fell out?
met my luck?
This is like where you're from, but you're like, oh guys, oh.
I've spent so much time in the wetlands.
It would be
Too much
hilarious.
time on infinite water.
Yeah, you just,
And then the clouds.
Yeah.
you're like, oh, just eating ass. All right, Maddock and Keto, and Maddock and Aurelia, you guys can roleplay if you want, but you guys suffer 1 level of exhaustion. It is incredibly brutal. This temperature, this weather, this climate is extreme, and both of you can't understand why anyone would live here.
And Aurelia is now a black dragonborn, so it's just absorbing the sunlight.
Yeah, Aurelia's not used to her new body form, so, but for now, I mean, yeah.
He versus Hugger, he takes a chicken egg, cracks it over Aurelia's head.
Actually, for what you guys look over to Aurelia, she's not in her black dragon form. She is in her normal human form, which is strange.
Nice, Aurelia. Are you like a changeling now? Shapeshifter?
No.
I forgot you took a vow of silence for the
Hmm.
session.
She's deep in thought.
Oh, it must clearly have affected you deeply to lose your form that you gained.
Maybe she just needs water.
But yeah.
Oh,
Both of you
question,
have suffered
Cal.
a level of exhaustion. Yep.
I have as a Fiefling, I have like resistance to fire damage, so would that give me any kind of advantage here?
That's a good one. Right when you said resistance, or as a tiefling, I saw what you're going for there. Yeah, sure, I'll allow it. That's a good point. Creative use of it. So for the first mile, you guys are trudging. You watch as
Start the group here. Hold on, everyone. Can we take a second? This. How far is it?
About a mile or 2.
Oh, dear, that is so long. You know what? I might find a spell that could help us with this.
No.
Spell
Your
book?
spells are gonna get us killed.
oh my god, I forgot. Oh my god,
You
dude.
are worse
there
than
was-
a wild mage now.
There was there was a time, like, I literally forgot this was something that happened. So I don't know if everybody remembers, but yeah,
I think we all remember and fears it and dreads it and
Alright, Maddock, you're calling for your spellbook?
Mhm.
Hello, welcome to your interactive spellbook. How may I assist?
Ibris is gonna murder him.
Give me some conjuration spells.
There are 98 iterations of conjuration spells. Which one would you like to cast?
I'm just gonna summon like werewolves or something.
Number 70.
Number 70?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Number 70, Sleet Storm.
Oh. I mean, that's kind of cool.
A 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40 radius of just slick ice begins to fall down, making the area right in front of you guys even more difficult to pass.
I'm gonna kill him.
why,
But
Maddock?
it's colder and there's water.
Hold on, it's fine. It's concentration, I can just remove it, but let's just stand at the edge of it for a little bit, just to take in the cold.
It would only make the heat worse afterwards.
Oh, you're such a worrywart. Fine. Away with it.
And Ice Storm dissipates. Oh, fuck! I forgot your wizard is broken.
No, that's Jacob you're thinking about, but also
What do you guys do? So you guys have 2 miles left.
Yeah, we continue on.
walk.
Do you guys take any preventative measures against the heat? Maybe Janwin would know some.
Yeah. I would remove the top layer of your armor if you have it. Like, as little. Only wear like a single layer of outer clothes.
I'm still only wearing my tattered old clothes. Like,
good.
all I
That's good,
have
Derek.
on is torn up pants and a torn up shirt and nothing else.
Well,
I have
Derek,
no armor.
You
or
got a
anything.
nat 20, so maybe that's working.
Yeah, that's good, Derek. That's right.
that's, you came
Ibris,
prepared, I see.
That armor will make you a cooked meal in I don't know, an hour or so.
I'll take off my like coat and put it over the armor, so it's not like indirect sunlight.
All right, Ebrius, you already have advantage, so you nothing happens. All right, so you guys.
I'm just
travel-
trying to avoid disadvantages.
That's true.
And really, you should start talking. I feel like that he works with the.
The quieter
okay.
you are, the more hotter you get.
Yeah.
But yes, so all of you guys continue on for the next mile. Janwin, Ebrius, you guys will manage. The rest of you, roll your con saves.
I told you con saves are my specialty, right?
Well, if they are, then go.
I just got 2 nat 20s in a row.
Fucking shit. All right.
Sun has only made you stronger.
So Deok, Ebrius, and Janwin, you guys are keeping pace, but you begin to notice as Bast and Maddock and Aurelia begin to fall back very significantly. They're dragging ass here. All of you suffer 1 level of exhaustion again.
Now my
Bast.
speed is half.
Now, I mean, you guys can think of ways to help, with this travel.
Are you certain I can't just try one more spell? Just one more?
No,
Come on, I promise I'll make it a good one.
no,
It'll be fantastic, straightly even.
no.
I just wanna conjure a camel for myself.
What? You could have done that in the beginning.
Just a single
I
camel?
didn't think.
Just
I
a
didn't
single
think of
camel, though. So Bass.
I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna look at Medic and I'm just like,
Aurelia.
Summon. I mean, they are. Ibus and Chanmin look good, so I would just summon 3 of them.
Why would you not summon as many as you can?
Yo, why are you being stingy with your summon?
Yeah! What if one breaks a leg? There's not one positive reason for not summoning.
Okay, good. I summon as many as I can. Okay, that's
How many is that?
1 billion camels.
1 million camels.
what CR do they have?
Alright, so you're
Probably
summoning
CR5.
how many camels? At
At least
least,
same as horses.
right? So 4 or 5? How many camels?
I mean, if they are under 1/4, it's 8.
Oh
Or
shit.
1/4.
So yeah, I mean, you're gonna summon enough camels. Maddock, Bast, Aurelia, roll your constitution again. This would be like your advantage here, to prevent a second level of exhaustion. And Bast, Aurelia, not bad. Maddock.
Oh, this is unbearable!
The camel is just someone who could hate him and they're just kicking him, spit on him.
The camel itself is hot, so not only are your thighs chafing at this point, you're just sweating through the fabric and it's sticking to like the camel's fur, and you're closer to the sun now, about 5 to 6 feet higher. So the sun is
I'll
beating.
pull out my water skin. Ah, good shit. Drench myself a bit with it as well.
You pour out your water skin, and you realize smoke and dust, or just dust.
No. What a shame! What a shame! Ah, such tragedy, such adversity. You could write a scene about this.
I'm still just sort of like in my half-dazed state, just plodding along in a straight line following Jan when... What's funny enough is even with all the sun, I'm completely bone dry. Like, you don't see a single drop of sweat on me.
It's got that super deodorant.
Yeah.
Got that
That
nice
glowing
body spray.
deodorant.
Yeah.
When you, for those who wakes up in the demon waste.
No, Ibris is gonna take up the back, so make sure if anybody lags behind, he can like pick him up.
All right. So so far, no one. Oh, Aurelia, you have 1 level of exhaustion. Maddock, you have 2. Bast, you're fine. After the second mile, you guys see the final stretch here, and the sun is still in the sky, but you also see this barren landscape begin to change a little bit. Now, for the 3rd mile, roll your con saves. I think at this point all of you have advantage. Besides Deok, unless you get on a horse, camel that's laying around. I'm pretty sure you can too. So, you don't need it. Ah, Bast.
I'm not getting on no
Oh,
fucking horse.
Jeremy, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
My luck.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
All right. Let me get one for Aurelia.
Keto.
Let me see.
But I would want to argue that I feel like I shouldn't roll this since I'm from here, you know, so...
I mean, I would love to argue that as well, but like.
I mean, you've been
you have
traveling.
advantage.
You're.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna roll it for Aurelia here. All right, so.
He did. He got 15.
Oh, but advantage, so 22. The Bast. You know what? Yeah, Janwin shouldn't suffer exhaustion point. So Bast, you start to lag behind, and Ebrius is kind of you behind you, and he catches up to you, and Ebrius, you see Bast, he is sweating buckets. He likes the cool shade. He's an elf, and He is darker in complexion, but still, this environment is taking its toll. You take a level of exhaustion, Bast.
Alright, as Ibris catches up to Bast, he's gonna take off his coat and put it over Bast so he has like some protection. And then as he's gonna ride next to him, but with his tail wrapped around Bast, like to keep him steady.
We should find that Bard was playing.
Alright, do you guys want, nice me? But eventually, you guys continue on, and in the distance, you see Janwin with your eyes. You see with your eyes your clan's home, not too far away.
Come in. Does it look ruined, or at least for what I can see, like?
No. No, not really ruined.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay, I start increasing my speed because this. Who knows?
You begin to walk closer, and you pick up the pace a little bit more.
Yeah.
And as you do this, you do realize that I would like a perception check from all of you guys.
Everyone?
Yeah. Go to normal and
Or survival.
perception. I'd rather survival.
You get different
Since
answers for each.
I have expertise in survival. It's fine.
Alright. All of you guys, Dayak, Janwin, Dayak, Keto, and Bast. The three of you here in the distance fighting.
The second I hear the fighting, my ears are gonna like perk up, and I'm gonna like sort of snap out of my stupor and just sort of like get into a ready stance, just like instantaneously like claws out front, right foot back, steadying myself. Like, what the fuck's going on? Like, I was completely out of it this entire walk here, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
A horn rings out in the background.
Do I hear that horn?
Yes. What do you guys do?
There seems to be fighting. Let's maybe return in the past. As you said, time could move differently. Hurry up.
Wait. Should we get involved in this?
Yes, if we somehow am back in time, we could change it.
Why would you want to change the past?
So demons don't overrun the country. You know how you wanted to make sure that the demons don't invade the Fey realm, so the more demons are attacking people? Maybe we should just care about people for once. If we could stop the demons here, that means less demons will be attacking other places, civilians.
Well, these people are talking. I'm gonna start weaving through the rocks, sort of trying to get an eye on the situation while being stealthy.
Alright.
I'm gonna...
You guys run into battle or stuff like Dayak?
I stealth, but I'm a fast man.
But at a
so-
medium pace?
I mean, my stealth speed is like most people's normal speed.
Alright. All y'all's roll stealth check. Let's see what happens now. Oh, dang.
Boom,
Shit,
baby.
Take your good luck card. Fuck.
I need some of this fucking luck for once.
Take a look at that. That's a fucking 5. I want good rolls. Luck.
Yeah! Fortuitous circumstance!
Nice.
Yay.
That's double loot.
I know, I'm happy now.
Alright, so Dayak and Janwin, you guys travel a bit farther than the group, and the two of you can see a battlefield playing out in front of your eyes. Dayak, Janwin, what do you guys do?
Where are we?
So you
Oh,
guys
this
would
is
be
a
at
really
the bottom.
big battlefield.
You guys would be at the bottom, starting from the bottom. Now you're there.
No. Yes.
Okay. So So who are the two groups I see? What are these things?
So you see what seems to be like demonic fiends. They look gross, like mutated flesh, just kind of in this melted like humanoid figure, and they like slam their slimy and melty looking limbs, and you see a bunch of people that look savage, blue eyes, and their faces and their bodies are covered with brown and like dark orange colors that mix with their environment around them, and they have scarves over their faces, and you can see a lot of them fighting with these spears, and they look really quick and deadly as you know you're watching them all fight, but the numbers are against them here, and even though they are fighting efficiently and valiantly, they seem to be losing ground.
I'm gonna sneak up behind this thing, behind this pillar here, while those three are distracted, and I'm going to attack this one from behind as a sneak attack.
Yeah, I don't sneak. I'm running in.
All right, at this point, roll initiatives.
Yeah, like I'm not. There's no stealth.
Place
Oh,
your
what
token.
happened?
When did you leave? When the demon waste? My hole?
I left when we were about to enter, I assume, the village.
Oh yeah. Well, the village are apparently alive and they're being attacked.
Where do we come from? The north? From the south?
The south.
Fuck!
I
Cal, what the fuck,
you,
Cal?
Jay.
Well,
Yeah,
you don't get a good luck card for initiatives, but
I'm aware.
regardless,
but,
you are cheating. Stop hacking.
Yeah.
Wow, really fucking good
Cal,
initiatives.
since I rolled a nat 20 initiative, perfect sneak up here. I should get my sneak attack as an like
Hell yeah.
before everything else. Okay, good.
Well, I mean,
You know.
you're first anyway, so I'll you're closer, so I'll let you go
I'm,
first.
I'm sooner than her.
I know, but we'll just let her have this one. Come on.
I refuse.
You can go first. Just you can't attack my people.
All right, so Dayak, you sneak up behind this lemur.
Oh, real fast. Do these guys count as my allies?
No, because they're not. You don't really know who they are. But if you're the enemy against my enemy, sure.
Excellent. Thank you. Just needed to.
I mean, they
clarify
look
that.
like Janwin, and Janwin's an ally.
They
right?
look like
Yeah.
Janwin.
That's racist.
Yeah,
You know it.
racist, right?
Hmm.
But yeah.
I think
so,
we let Janwin go first because he is faster than me, and I
Alright.
took a little more time, poking around this rock here, making sure I wouldn't get
I don't
discovered.
care who goes first. Somebody go first. Janwin would probably be up next to. Oh yeah, okay, fine. Janwin runs up. Janwin, what do you do?
I start in a. Fuck it. For this, it would just be in stone. I start in stone.
All right, you start in stone stance. You run up behind this lemur. You see one of your clansmen fighting bravely against three of them that seems to be surrounded him. What do you do?
For the first one, I spear, two-hand.
Okay.
I hate you all.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right.
That's
You critically fail. So, draw the card.
Yeah.
Show us what the fail is.
Yeah, man.
How to start off your thing. Your weapon bounces off the target and
Yeah.
strikes you in the face. Take half of the weapon's damage. Alright, roll the damage.
Yeah.
You're a little too excited, Janwin, and as you
I'm too angry.
strike down at this lemur, its body seems to be a lot more solid than you thought, and you strike it in an angle where it was popping its elbow back. It hits the blade of your spear. Your blade comes back, and you feel the spear tip just kind of dig or slash the side of the spear, I guess, slash into your
Yep.
shoulder.
Great. Well, it's been a key point. And I use two unarmed strikes. Actually, I have 2 spear attacks, so never mind. Didn't I have disadvantage on my next attack? I thought you also said.
Yes.
So, time for another one. Huh.
Oh
19.
shit! Yeah, that definitely hits. Full damage. All right. How do you kill it?
As my first one just like spun in and hit me, I just twirl it around and I just stab it in the spine from behind.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh. Actually, you missed. I was really hoping you didn't miss.
You missed? Okay, well.
Oh no. Okay.
With a
No,
28?
actually, all right. Jamwin, you kill this lemur and it falls to the ground. Deak, what do you do?
Like, I move in and I use
Okay.
key points to unarmed strike twice.
Oh yeah. Okay. Do it again. That hits. All right. You kill this one too. How do you do it?
I just, as I strike the other one, I just turn around and I just go for a roundhouse kick and just blast its, in the face.
Okay. And this monstrous demon, you slash it in the face. It makes this gurgling sound as it falls to the ground. And it just kind of drops to the ground. Deak. What is that? End your turn?
I have one more.
All right. You move. You hop over the other lemur's body, or you stand on top of it.
I stand on
That
top
hits
of it.
too. And the first one you actually hit too, so that's why I'm counting that as a hit, even though you don't actually do damage. You still succeeded on the AC of it. And you kill this one too.
Just, as I went with a round kick, I like spun around and I just go for like since I'm attacking from behind, I just go for like, I punch its knee and then I just elbow its face, as it like falling down.
Kidney punch.
It just pisses blood and dies.
Yeah.
So yeah, you crack it with your elbow and the carapace, this actually not slimy but very thick carapace, cracks under its jaw and black ichor sprays out, black blood actually, not ichor, and it drops down to the ground. Does that end your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am going to go and I'm going to slash at.
Or
wrong
Maddock,
one.
sorry. Maddock is actually next.
Oh, okay.
But we'll save those rolls.
I didn't mean to do the first one, just the second one.
Oh, okay.
So how far away am I?
You're right there at on the map. Just
Oh,
like that.
okay. I was just wondering. Alright. Oh, what a troublesome sight. I'm way too exhausted for this. Spellbook!
Welcome to your interactive spellbook. How may I assist you?
Conjuration spells, please.
There are 98 conjuration spells. Which one would you like to pick?
You said that there was one action to activate the spellbook, right?
Yeah,
And
but
then-
just pick one first.
Alright. Number 70!
Number 70, Sleet Storm. And before you get to cast it, you feel the Sleet Storm begin to rise, and all the magical incantations and components that you would have needed just kind of in your mind, and you can feel the magic at your power at your fingertips.
How did it go again, Cal? That is the technical term.
Deak, now it's your turn.
Alright, so my first attack is going to be on this guy right here. It's that standard claw attack.
Okay.
Does 8 slashing damage.
You kill it. How do you kill it?
So I see this thing from behind. I just claw straight down its back, like ripping the back of its neck and its spine open.
All right.
Like
and,
almost ripping its spine out if it has a spine.
It doesn't, strangely enough, but your claws do dig into this thick carapace and you start rending it. It's soft and like almost like slimy flesh underneath the carapace, and black blood begins to coat your hand, and it just got falls to the ground. What else?
Take a step forward, second one, second attack.
That hits too.
Wow. Another 8 slashing. So just basically slash the first one with my right hand, take a step forward, second one with my left hand, slash across it. And that's it.
Okay. Huh, these guys are really easy to hit. And the lemur in front of you, this demon, is just gonna and falls to the ground. The clansmen and women all kind of nod at you as you take down these beasts. Does that end your turn, Dale? Okay, who's next? Ebrius.
Alrighty. I'm gonna run up here and stab this one.
Roll your attack. That
16.
hits. Is that your main weapon then?
One.
Again?
Yeah. One's 4 slashing and 1 lightning damage, not radiant.
Ooh, lightning. Alright, you kill it. How do you kill
How
it?
very, very frightening.
Oh, more me.
Just run up behind it and stab it straight for the back.
Alright, and it's locked. This lemur, this disgusting demonic fiend is locked in combat. It seems to be like almost choking the life out of this clansman in front of it, this warrior in front of it, and the man who's being choked, his face goes purple. You can see the life and the frightened eyes as he's staring at it, and then all he sees is a sword with lightning crackling from it erupt from his chest, and you slide it out. And
Yeah.
he's
That
just like,
felt too easy. Can I do like a perception check? See if what I killed was actually what I killed?
roll your perception with disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Alright. 19.
Something's off here. You're right. It still looks like a demon fiend on the ground, but something's up. Your spidey senses are tingling. Alright, you still
I'm
have-
gonna. So what?
What do you do?
Wait, let me see. Is this an action or a? Doing my grim psychometry. Is it an action or can I do
I
it
have
as
no
a?
idea what you just said.
This skill.
Grim psychometry?
Psychometry. Yeah.
This does not work where you are currently. The senses
Alright.
seem to be clouded.
And I'm just gonna yell out. Wait, something's not right here. They die too easily. And that's my turn.
Aurelia, you're up. What do you do? On
You
which
know why
one?
Keto have taken a vow of silence?
on which one? Which one you pointed at?
The one next to Dale.
The one next to Deok. Alright. It's going to roll its save, of course. Let's see. Saves, dex save. 13. So it fails. Golden fire envelops it, and after the fire recedes, all you see is a burnt, charred pile. Fast. You are up.
Yeah, let's just go up to those and try to slice one with Primal Savagery.
Alright. Roll your attack with Primal Savage. Oh shit, that definitely hits. Alright, Bast. You strike. How do you kill it?
I'm just going for the sword.
All right.
Just-
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of slice through the sword with the claws.
You watch as this demonic fiend is about to raise up its melted limbs to slam down on this one clansman who seems to be already locked in engagement with the one in front of it. As you run up really quickly, you grab the fiend's limbs, you dig your claws underneath its neck and its chin, and you just rip it out. And you know, the acid begins to melt away at the wound, and it just kind of gurgles, and it dies. Is that your
Yeah,
turn?
that was it for my turn.
All right, Maddock, your sleet storm has come up, and it's like, bing.
Oh, I simply cannot stand the heat, so let's put this battle on ice!
Died first.
What is it again?
Please don't.
Did
Right
you just
there.
add all spells to your character sheet? Just
No, I just added Sleet Storm so I could post it. Yeah, 44 radius.
Dude, that's a
Fine.
fucking huge radius. 40
Ba, ba,
radius. You know you got to
ba,
hit
ba.
like all the allies here.
I'm putting it over there.
Those are allies as well. All right.
Yeah. There's like a guy with a special picture.
Wait, but it doesn't. They don't take damage. I realized.
No, it doesn't do damage. It heavily obscures the area, and it becomes difficult terrain. And when they start their turn, they roll a dex save, and if they fail, they go pro.
All right, you guys all begin to hear violent wind begin to blow, and the dust and sand begins to blow around as well. And as you hear this wind, you begin to also hear the sounds of what seems to be like rain or sleet that begins to fall down in this one particular area. All right, what do you guys do? Next,
I am.
Jamwin.
Considering what he said, can I roll some level of check? Since I mean I have been fighting demons often. Like I would know how tough, at least to some degree, you know, these creatures usually are.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage. Your Ibris's words fall deaf on your ears, as common sense does not ring into you right now. You're actually seeing flashbacks of what you've experienced before, and the battle is happening very similar to what it had already.
Yeah.
And your main focus here is to stop this from happening. You're stronger than you were before, and you want this. You want this.
Well, I go to dust. I'm dust in this round.
All right. Cloud of dust appears around you.
I don't think it's that fancy.
It's fancy, dude. Trust me. It's fancy.
Alright, great. I go over here and I spear attack this guy.
All right. Roll your attack.
+2 to hit.
Even with
I'm done,
that,
guys.
you can still
I'm done.
technically, it's still more than its AC. So,
I'm done, guys. I hate you all.
roll your damage for it.
I hate you all. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck everybody.
So you do stab
What?
this one,
I'm
and it
so
falls
unlucky.
down dead.
Why am I so unlucky? It's
Yes.
not fair. It's not fair. It's not fair. Not at all.
You have more attacks, man. Make your attacks.
Yeah, I know, but I want to pick for a minute. I attack the other one.
Alright. That hits. And
Right.
this one also falls to your speed.
Right, then I go in, come running in, and I just... as I'm holding it with two legs, I just come running in, and I just, once again, just roundhouse kick it.
Right. Roll your attack. That hits.
Just a single one.
I realized here at this point that Janwin is never going to miss. And you roundhouse kick in the back of the head, and it falls to the ground dead again. Yeah. Alright, who's next?
Isn't this one dead?
That would
Yes,
be
sir.
me.
Yeah, what are you doing? Does anybody have a
Be-
chance to...
When do I have the gen one?
Oh, yeah. Maddox.
You went before Janwin.
No.
Did I? Why did I do that?
You just did the sleet storm
Yeah.
before Janwin.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's because I accidentally
How
had
messed
him
up the order.
first. But it's fine.
Okay.
It's because there's no tiebreakers, so whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
Still hits.
Sure.
This bugger right here. 13 slashing.
Alright, it dies.
So I know these things are carapaces. I just both claws in, pull apart, rip
Okay.
his. Then I go after that 1 second.
That still hits.
Same thing, but I'm careful to
Same
sort of.
thing.
I sort of on this one, both hands and pull it away from Bass, so I'm ripping and shredding away from Bass, so I don't get him all bloody. And then I'm gonna take another 5 feet of movement this way. And that ends my turn.
Okay. Ebrius.
Well, everybody's bloodthirsty here. I'm just gonna crouch down and inspect this body, see if I can learn anything from it.
Alright. Alright, roll a wisdom save. Just a straight wisdom save.
Straight wisdom save.
I see what you're trying to do.
14.
You begin to look at it and you begin to notice maybe this body isn't exactly what it seems. Like you see like a flash, and the body looks to be a humanoid with, and you see something that you notice out of the corner of your eye, like a scar. And then like it's demon form again.
Oh my god. Mikko, what's the name of your people? I forget.
Oh, you?
Did you? Oh, you just ripped it off. Alright.
No, fully.
Alright. I just stand up and start yelling. They're Aiyo! They're other Aiyo! We're killing people!
Alright. Aurelia, it's your turn. Whoever wants to hear that can roll a perception check with disadvantage. Except for Aurelia and Maddox. You guys hear. Whoever's in combat must roll perception with disadvantage. Attempt to hear what he said. Yeah, you guys have perception.
I don't have exhaustion.
Not
For
all of you.
exhaustion, do I
No, you don't have
do I just
exhaustion.
roll it? Okay, 15 for me then.
No, it's still disadvantage. It's just
Okay.
for people with exhaustion, I guess, is double disadvantage. Bast, you do hear this over the din of combat, because you always listen when Ebrius speaks. Alright, Aurelia, what do you do? Aurelia, you don't hear it.
Wait, I thought
Oh
you
wait,
said
no,
we did.
Aurelia. Sorry. Yeah, Aurelia, you do hear this. Aurelia and Maddox, you guys don't have to roll perception. You're not in the battle. So, what do you do? All right, Bast.
Yeah, since it looks like Deok didn't hear that, I just try to hold Deok back and tell her not to attack anymore.
Are you gonna run up to her?
Yeah.
All right. I look how you guys just walk over these corpses like
I mean,
so
they are all
nonchalantly.
dead.
They are.
They are- Also, I
Uh,
can step
demon
over them.
corpses.
All right.
Yeah, they're
and
just shells. They're empty shells at this point.
are you like physically holding her back, or are you just like?
Yeah, I'm
like,
grabbing her arm.
all right. Roll a strength check, or roll. This is a grappling check, so contested. If you resist Dayak, if you're still engorged with blood, I mean, you know, you guys can roll your contested grapple check. Ooh. It doesn't have to be strength. It could be acrobatics or athletics.
Okay, you
Go-
need to
roll again. Oh,
Absolute shit.
well, it doesn't matter, Bast. I mean, unless you want to roll again. But you do grab her arm, and she is grappled. Is that in your turn?
Yeah, I'm just telling her not to attack because they're the other people. Somehow.
Okay. Janwin.
I was speaking. And I
So-
didn't hear that.
You did not hear that. The 11.
No. Well, then I check.
1, 2, 3. Roll your attack. That hits. It dies. Falls to the ground. That still hits. Roll your
I
attack.
fucking quit, guys. That's it. I'm done.
Get it out of the way when it really obviously doesn't
No,
matter.
no.
Now.
But I just look at my fucking numbers. I have like 20% natural 1 rating at this point.
I think it's higher than 20.
I mean,
Yeah.
the-
So roll your third attack or whatever you would like to do.
I go in. Juke.
You guys are destroying these creatures. That hits. You're never going to miss. You watch Janwin as you all watch Janwin as he is in this fight. One spear, second, and in that same thrust, he like roars and he swings the lemur, this demonic fiend, into the other one, and the spear rips out and carves into the second one, and then he, leaving the spear in there, he just runs up and just rips the head, snaps the neck of this other third demonic creature, and in a blink of an eye, 3 of these demons just drop to the ground. Is that end your turn?
Still movement, so get over here.
Alright. Nada.
Alright. We're being deceived. That's not good. See if we can try and find something to dispel whatever's going on here. Spellbook!
Welcome to your interactive spellbook. How may I assist you?
Hit me up with that dang abjuration magic.
Dude, if
That's
you're
a new
going
word I learned here in Saronia.
Okay. Give me 1 second. So, you said abjuration?
Abjuration.
There are 59 abjuration spells. Which one would you like to choose?
Let's see. 35!
35.
Doom beam activated.
God damn it.
Much fun with this.
Seriously. Alright, not bad, though. Pretty cool. Invulnerability. You're all immune to all damage until the spell ends. It begins to charge up.
That does not sound bad.
Yeah, you're up. Bast is grappling you.
When I sort of hear what he's saying about how we're being like deceived and we're fighting the wrong people, I'm gonna look at the carapace that Bast is standing on and try to see if I can figure out if that something's wrong with it.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
17.
Yeah, just like Ebrius, you concentrate, and as you concentrate, the form flickers, and you see a human wearing similar clothing to the ones around you, and then it flickers back to the demon.
At this point, I'm gonna, somewhat start freaking out. Can I also do the same thing to the guys that are standing right there?
They look like. Actually, after you kill them, they just kind of stand there with their weapons to the side. After you killed the demons that they were fighting, they just stand there. What else would you like to do?
I'm gonna look around and see, are any of the people with weapons actually fighting and doing damage? And are any of the...
Now that you look around, it does seem like this is not something that a real battle might actually look like. That your turn ends. Ebrius, what do you do?
Alright. Do I see Janwin going all Terminator?
Yeah,
he
just killed about 9 of these by himself.
Took out the right flank.
The whole right flank by himself.
Alright, Ebrius is gonna run up here and just stand in front of Janwin and just gonna say, "Stop! They're your people! You're killing your own people!"
I killed the demon man.
Wait, I got something if you want to be like, oh, there you go, boom! Now he's looking at Ebrius.
Hey!
Alright, that leaves Aurelia. Unless you're going to physically do anything.
I'm just gonna stand there and like ready action to grapple him if he
Just
tries
another
to
horn and
kill
now I hear
this guy.
hooves and I'm concerned.
He can hit him from where he is in his stance currently. You've seen him do it.
That's a good point.
You would
Alright,
have to
then
stand
I'll
in
move
front.
like right. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll move like right in front of him.
Alright. Okay. Aurelia, it's your turn. What do you do? Dodge. Bast, it's your turn.
Oh, god damn it. Yeah, I'm just moving closer to Ebrius and Janwin.
Okay, you let go of Deok, of course.
Yeah, I mean, she already realized, so I'm just gonna keep my eye out of what's happening between them.
Okay. Gem. You watch as Ebrius runs in front of this demon fiend, and your eyes are just faded. You just see red corners of your eyes. This bloodlust, and Ebrius, anime style, walks in front of the demon and like has his arms spread out. He's like, "No, these are your people."
Can I roll?
What do you do?
I don't know, perception, whatever, to like, what the fuck is he talking about? I mean, to pierce the illusion, if it is.
Roll with the savant.
Okay. I'll use this one to get it to normal.
Okay. Good. You start to realize that maybe what Ebrius is saying, there is something, but you still want to kill them.
Yeah. Fine. I take a deep breath and I use stillness of mind, which probably doesn't do anything here, but it's a mental exercise.
Okay.
In case I'm being charmed. Yeah.
It's nothing happens because your mind is not still.
I know, that's why.
That's
why I force it. I force it to be chill. That's the whole mental exercise.
Exactly. But in this case, a part of your mind is like in a calmer state, but that bloodlust is still there, and you want to kill as many of these people as you can.
Well, that's my action.
Okay. You take a moment to calm yourself, and at this time, Ebrius, do you do anything or anything like that? Well, actually, no. We'll go to Maddox. Bing! The spell is ready. A 9th level abjuration spell.
I mean,
Immune to all damage for 10 minutes. Constant.
probably better to actually key out the Sleet Storm. But I want to try out my new spells, so drop the Sleet Storm.
Okay.
And on with that invulnerability.
Alright, what does this vulnerability look like for you?
Ooh, that is an excellent
Yeah.
question. I'll say
Oh, right? What the fuck?
Maddox starts like shimmering with
Mario invulnerability.
exactly. That's exactly what he looks like. Star power up like rainbow shimmering. That was it. What I was about to describe actually.
You can hear a tiny melody in the background.
Perfect. Love it. All right. All right, Aurelia, I'm going in.
Bling, bling.
A gold coin up here.
Bling, bling. He's just bouncing on the fucking corpses. Alright.
Hit me if you can, suckers!
You yelled.
Also a new word I picked up in Serrania.
Alright, Deok. What do you do?
I'm just going to sort of, with the realization of what's happening, I'm going to further inspect this body that's in front of me.
Alright.
I'm gonna like drop to my knees and just sort of stare at the scene. What even is this? What's happening?
Well, wisdom save. The image continues to flicker between demon form and a human form. But then finally rests back. I wouldn't say this is a puzzle. This is like a one. I don't like these, but this is a one answer type of solution here. And I usually don't like those, but there's the reason that needs to happen before this ends.
We might never find this out. We might be stuck here for the rest of eternity, Cal.
Yeah, I know. End your turn, Ebrius. You're up. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna see that Janwin is like still in like a bloodlust, so I'm just gonna like try to talk him down. I'm just saying like, can't you see you're killing your own people? Do you want to be the things you hunt, the things you hate the most? And then with my action, can I like ready like a parry attack or a counter attack if he like tries to kill one of them? Just basically block.
Okay, I'll allow this. Both of you will attack rolls at a time. And, if yours beats his, then you'll parry it. So we're just going to fast forward real quick to Janwin. You have your spear ready.
Yeah.
You already used Stillness of the Mind. You do want to attack the other demons.
But do I realize I want to attack them after you Stillness of Mind? Because I am a monk that is about discipline. So do I realize something is compelling me?
It's not more about compelling. You are trained. This is your training kicking. You're trained to kill these demons, right?
Yes, but I'm also trained to, emotional. That's a, barbarian. Like monk, not a barbarian.
Sure. Yes, you're not in a rage, but you still want to kill the demons. This is your duty.
Okay. So someone is making these illusions. I would like to look around, see like if there's any bigger demons.
Nope.
Anyone controlling these illusions?
You don't really notice that they're illusions. Though. They still look like the demons that killed.
I know. No, that's why there must be a bigger demons controlling these ones. Like I didn't realize for a second they were not real. So something is going on, so must be a bigger demon somewhere.
Maybe.
Yeah. Well, I charge off to look for bigger prey.
You still have 2 in front of you. Attack one.
But this point is to attack them. I need to kill the bigger demon.
Just do it.
Well,
Do it so Ibris can parry it. He's ready.
He's not gonna parry it
for twice.
Yeah,
Well,
but
we'll see.
at this point. Jammer would realize if something is up with these, I'm gonna find the bigger prey. This is pointless.
But in the meantime, just roll your 1 attack, please, before you do that.
Okay. Fine.
Don't drag this on. Ibris, can you parry it? We'll see. He does. Jamwin, you strike out with your spear, and Ibris's sword just knocks it away. Of course, Ibris's sword is magical, so if anything, it scores a large mark on your spear. And your spear looks kind of, at this point, damaged. But as you miss this attack against this lemur, roll a perception check.
You can do it. God
can't.
damn it.
Alright, out of the corner of your eye, the lemur seems to be wearing a shofar. Well, one of the corpses near Dea seems to be wearing. She's examining it. You can see it, and you can see out the corner of your eye a shofar. For those who don't know what a shofar is, it's a scarf that kind of blends in with the surroundings, like a head wrap. What do you do, Jam?
Where did I see this?
Near Dea.
Okay, I get confused, and I mean now I might see what he's realize what he's saying. I run over to investigate. Like, you know, just. Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to reach down and see if I can remove the shofar.
You
When he gets near me, I'm just gonna sort of look up at him and be like, "What the fuck? Why is somebody over here now?"
You walk over, you reach down, you see the demon fiend, but you grab where the head is, and you can feel the fabric. It's rough fabric. You pull it to yourself. And that's when all the other clansmen that were just standing around, not actually fighting, they all drop to the floor. And that at this point, the illusion does fade. And you realize that all you've been doing is all the corpses here are part of your clansmen. There are actually no demons here.
What is the point this vision is trying to show me? Show yourself, Angel! I yell, like I just don't want to yell since my mic is loud.
In the distance,
What is the...
when you say that, you see a glow coming from a person on the ground nearby. And at this time, no one's standing, no one's like, they're all now just immediately dropped to the ground. And they're lifeless corpses. The sound of battle fate. Guys do.
Run up to my friends, and I go, I know this is a really bad time, but look at me! Best! Ah!
I ignore the maniac. Did you say I saw like a shimmer or something?
Yeah.
Where?
By a corpse towards the northeast of you guys, closer to your village.
Alright.
I approach Maddock. I'm like,
Oh yes,
going-
Clippers! Stab me! Stab me!
why?
Do it!
I do it.
Ching. You hit, blade just stops as it hits me. Look at that! You can't even touch
God damn
this!
it. What do we-
Ching 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 ching.
Like,
Hey,
it feels
Bass.
like you're hitting a statue made of steel.
Hey, Bass, come here. This is kind of therapeutic.
All 5 of you just start beating down on Maddock, who's just standing there.
Ah, he's dancing.
After the 10 minutes ends, you die.
Oh, I'm gonna do it in 10 minutes? Jeez.
It actually also just delayed the damage. Suddenly you take 5,000 damage.
Janwin, you get closer to this glow and you see on the ground, amidst a
Follow
group of
Janwin, by the way.
elite Aiel, Jonai, your village elder, and you can see their shallow breaths as his chest shakily rises and falls.
I'll walk over, like. What is your message? What's the point of this vision?
Jonai's eyes open. Janwin. Janwin.
Yes.
Is that you?
Yes, Jonai?
You failed.
I know we did. This is a vision. We were not prepared.
We could have been. His arm and his hand shakily rises towards you, Janwin.
Yeah. I know we could have been. This is what I hoped this would be. I hope this was the past. This is but a vision of terror.
And his hand reaches out.
Yeah, I'd say 9.
Oh, you take his hand?
Yeah, yeah.
As you take his hand, a brilliant light flashes. And you are no longer no longer on the battlefield. And it just... And all of you are kind of standing there. Your whole party is off to the side. You guys could all see everything that's happening. But Janwin, you're in the exact same position that you were in maybe a week and a half ago. You're standing there and you were almost like kind of lost in thought as your eyes like are shaken awake to a familiar, very, very familiar voice. Husband. What are you
He
thinking
hesitates.
about again?
It's
This is
you. Yeah.
She's jacked. She's a jacked female.
We all are, yeah.
You can like grate cheese on those abs. Goddamn.
I know. He just like I mean, the hard material like crumble for a bit, like Bira. I just. Oh, it's been so long. It's indescribable to see you.
What are you blabbering about, Janwin? Have you been eating the cactus again? Drinking.
If only. Like he walks over and just gives her like a kiss, just shakes for a bit, like.
She smiles and she says, "If this is a ploy for you to get more sister wives, we've agreed that you are only going to have one,
Yes.
no matter how well you treat me."
Oh, I love you so much and your humor.
She kind of like looks at you puzzled.
Yeah.
And the crowd, you can see like your people going about their business.
What day is it?
You have been drinking again. You know, I've seen your friend. What was his friend? The hooded man. Talon? I've
Yes.
seen him walk into Jonai's tent. There seems to be a discussion. Why don't you go find out what they're talking about for the rest of us?
Cal, your microphone is like very quiet.
I can hear it. Yes. You're so wise, but you should. But before I leave, what day is it?
It is the day of Czar. That's Friday for you guys.
I assume this is the day that the entire thing.
No, actually. When you were attacked, it would have probably been midweek. You're kind of on the weekend here.
Oh, okay. So it's like in 1 or 2 days?
A few days, yeah.
Okay. Other than no, it is panic. Sure, I will be with you soon. I just. Yeah, I follow. I go towards. Just tent.
Okay. And as you approach the tent, you hear Jonai's voice ring out. He's talking to somebody inside. And you can hear him say, "You have been a great ally to us, Talon. But you're talking about evacuation. You're talking about our people who have withstand time like stone. We've carved out our land like water, and we struck fiercely and quickly, like a storm of sand. We have survived here, the harshest of environments, and have maintained our way of life. And you want us to leave now?"
I would enter.
And as you enter, you hear Talit just kind of... It's been a while since you heard Talit, but you hear him say, "Yes! Don't you understand? It is the..." And as his speech cuts off as he looks over at you. And Jonai also looks over at you.
Jonai, he is speaking the truth.
"Janman,
This will be hard to explain, but I just had a vision. More than a vision.
how? Have you been invited into the chieftain's tent?"
No, but what he's telling is the truth. It will be hard to explain how I know this, but
You are young.
trust me, Jonai, I might be. But I've seen the invasion. It will happen in a day and a half.
They,
Thousands of demons.
Talit looks over.
We should send our scouts north.
He walks over to you and puts a hand on your shoulder. "The stress gets us all. How is your wife?"
She's
Vera.
beautiful. She's beautiful and lovely, but this is not straight. Do I still have my ring?
No.
I look down on my finger. Like,
Did not.
this is stressed. Tell it. I know you have many skills. Do you have the ability? You have the ability to read minds. Read my mind and look at my vision.
He looks at you puzzled.
I know who you are. What you are.
Interesting.
For a moment,
What I'm
he closes. For a moment, the head bows a little
Yeah.
bit underneath the hood.
I allow if they have to make a save.
Quick question, like, are the rest of us there?
Yeah, you guys are just kind of standing around.
So can we just be like, hey, tell that he's telling the truth?
Like,
You can try to interact with your surroundings, sure.
popcorn.
Yeah, no,
Doesn't
like,
he be
as he's
able to?
trying to convince him, I'm just gonna approach Talat and say, like, Talat is telling the truth, like, how else
Yeah.
would all of us
So,
be here?
Ebrius, you're standing outside. As you're standing outside, you begin to walk towards the chieftain's tent. The one you saw Janwin disappear into. And when the Aiel just walk right into you without blinking an eye. As they do, they just kind of pass by you. You're here, but you're not really here. And Talit looks over at you, Janwin.
I understand that you are tired.
Don't-
Good friend. Thank you for your warning. Maybe you can convince your chieftain of what I'm asking you. The Aiel must leave the demon wastes. Now, you cannot fight what is coming. Tell him.
Try to. John, I
I've
fought
heard
as
enough
hard
of
as
this.
any. Listen for once. This is an ocean. We will be overwhelmed, and all of us, and few will survive.
We have withstand. Any
Our numbers
attacks.
will mean more if we go inland.
Do you hear what you're saying, Janwin?
Yes, and it pains me to admit, but we died and failed once.
No! We are the Aiel. We have faced many threats. The Carrion tribes, the demons, all sorts of monstrous things our eyes have seen, and we have slain them all. We have spit in their eyes. Do you want us to leave now? Based on the words of this hooded man and one delusional.
It is not delusion. It's a vision. It's
A vision. And who are you to have visions, Jen? You were never the
I am no
spiritual type.
No. To put it mildly,
So
we
why did
failed.
this vision come to you?
Well, because just dumb as this will sound, we tried and we failed. Few of us survived. I don't know how, but I think they have been sent back to see if we can avoid this doom upon a tribe and upon the land.
No. We are strong, and we have our glory.
Yes,
And with our glory, we will succeed, like we have always have.
we will. This time we will fail. We were dumb once and failed.
I find your belief in our abilities quite almost treacherous, Jedwin. Have the demon scared you that much?
Watch
Do
your
you want to
words.
tuck your tail in and run? Then go
I
ahead
want
and
to-
take your wife and move on.
No, we should all. This is not a matter of me. I will die in the battlefield one day. That's all though. It is a matter of our clan. We will be overrun. I know it pains to hear. But even our strength and our tactics means nothing when we are invaded by thousands upon thousands of demons. Big demons. Not unusual small invasions and raids.
Where is this coming from, boy? Are you going to disobey your elder?
I
Do you
would
not?
challenge you. I would challenge you and let my words be my strength. This will be suicide if we stay. We already failed once. If I die to save us, it will be a death I will gladly take.
Do
If
not
we all
presume
stay, we will
that
all
you
die.
have any idea of what I can do, gentlemen. And you watch as the spear next to him begins to glow with like a golden light. I have the ability to use glory. And with this glory, and me and the ones I've chosen, the elite, and I once thought that you would join the ranks of the elite and be able to use this glory like the rest of us. But it almost seems as if you are weak.
I'm not weak. It's not weakness to admit defeat.
But we have
It's
not
weakness.
been defeated, and with
It's
this
weakness.
glory, gentlemen,
It is what
We will
weakness to stay blind in pride. We done this and we died. We all died. Send the scouts north. Multiple waves so they don't get overrun. But in a day and a half, they will come to our doors. And that will be the end of us. I care not if you think I'm weak. I only care for our survival. I will gladly die.
I've heard enough. The Aiel will stay, and you may run if you would like to. But my mind will not change. Our land is here, and if we are to fight, we will fight and die to protect it. But I know, with our glory, we will succeed, like we've always have, and that is set in stone. And he dismisses you with a wave of his hand.
Yeah.
Talit. You may
Leave.
as well. You leave the tent, and as you leave the tent, you hear the sounds of battle once more, and you realize that you are in the thick of things now. Time has moved up, and you're at the point where, as soon as you leave the tent, you see your clansmen members again in this horrifying way, fighting for their lives. At this point, the rest of the party is also standing next to you, and you hear Gabriel's voice ring out to you. Gentlemen, glory was your clan's greatest weapon against the dark forces that plague this land. The Aiel were given that gift by me, but the strength turned into pride, and with pride it became the Aiel's weakness. The Horde's numbers turned the red sky dark, and yet your people stood. You were few, and there were many, and yet your people fought. Now you are alone. But glory gives us hope. It is in hope where you find the most strength. Take your clan's fading glory. Do with it as it was meant to be. Destroy the demons inside yourself first. And then, and only then, can you destroy the demons out there. The invasion is starting, but this time the bloodshed is worse. There's a massacre, an ambush. And in the middle, you hear stone and dust flung into the sky. You hear, "Where is he? Where is the mighty Janwin?" And all of you guys see in the middle of the battlefield where you guys were standing, a giant, almost minotaur looking monstrous demon is standing